What's going on, everybody? We are live once again. Happy Saturday to y'all. What's up, Legend of Nelda? Oh, I'm going on a cruise. I'm going on a Powerwash simulator cruise. Yeah, that's right. Got the new free update. Um, at least it's supposed to be free. Add-on is available for purchase and download. Oh, maybe I have to download it physically. I'm very sure that this is free. That's fucked up. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna have to fucking go into my shit, so I'm gonna have to turn this off. Alright, let's see. Should be a free download. What's up, Dave C? You're cooking up some lunch? What time is it where you're at? 4 o'clock. Having a pretty late lunch. I had my lunch today. I had fucking a Whopper and a poutine. I like those Burger King poutines. They put a shit ton of cheese in there. There was a lot of cheese in it this time. Yep, that's what I did. Went out for lunch, picked up some groceries. That's it, pretty much. Okay, yes, this is a free download. Should just be one stage. Oh, see how long it takes to fucking download. There it goes. The late, great Hannibal Lecter. What? Thoughts on who? Obsession with Ricardo? I don't care. My answer to that is I don't give two shits about stupid petty drama of two YouTubers I don't really give a shit about. Switch gets the classier ads, so I run YouTube through it manually. Oh, you run YouTube through it usually? Oh, classier ads, really? It isn't YouTube and the ads are the ads? Like, don't they show whatever on the Switch? I don't use YouTube on the Switch because, yeah, you can't block the ads. Like, well, I use Brave browser, which automatically blocks them, and but YouTube's getting a little bit of a motherfucker. Like, for a while there, Brave browser was blocking the ads, but you had to sit there for like sometimes 5 or 10 seconds before the video starts because it's trying to skip over the ad. That was pissing me off. And still to this day, on using ad blocker, all the best ad blockers on Google, it still kind of skips over the ad, and you still have to wait for the wheel to spin a bit, or you see like a glimpse of the ad. It's still not perfect with the ad blockers, but Brave browser, now I've noticing the videos are back to normal. There's no more of that shit. But YouTube's a motherfucker. They refuse to like just stop. Like just this ongoing fucking war with the goddamn ad blockers ridiculous. The fuck? Okay, I gotta reset the game then. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna put this, I'll put it back on the screen in a second. Okay, I think it updated. Guess I just have to reset the game. I think that's what I had to do last time. There we go. Alright, it should be good to go now. Oh, alcohol ads. Okay, so they're not showing like alcohol ads on YouTube or on Switch. I wonder how that gets filtered out. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Because, yeah, it's a totally different thing. It's the YouTube app. So maybe it's the same type of deal on PlayStation or not. Maybe PlayStation shows like alcohol ads and stuff, but oh, the Switch gets special treatment for that. I guess the ads are automatically filtered and they're assessed through. All right, these ones are shown on the app. This one's just shown on the regular website. I don't know. That's weird, eh? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's. Oh, is it specials? Yeah, seasonal specials. Here we go. All right, now it's let me in. This could be a pretty large level. Tons of deodorant spray ads. Your power went out for a few hours yesterday. Oh, it was over 100 degrees and your power. Oh, shit. Yeah, that sucks. Because of a thunderstorm or something, maybe? Like a transformer blow up. Starting this job will reset any progress of any other seasonal jobs. Why? Oh, no, okay. No, I have it all complete. I don't have anything underway. I guess that's what it's saying. That's weird. I don't know. Your brother has a gas generator. I see that Generex ad all the time on TV. I don't know. You really got to have a lot of money just to pay up the ass for one of those generators for something that you're not really going to use. I mean, big deal if your power goes out for a few hours, or it's not even the end of the world if you lose it for like a day. But yeah, that sucks though if it's like under extreme heat. I guess it all depends where you live. I like in the area that we live in, we don't really live under extreme temperatures, or we don't have any natural disasters. You know, there's always the case of like maybe flooding or a ice storm or something, but ice storms I think would probably be the worst thing you can expect here. Toronto had a massive flood, and I think the flooding is just due to nowhere for the fucking water to go. It's just concrete all around the lake. So like there's nowhere for the water to absorb. The more concrete they keep putting down, it's just gonna get worse. We're going to see more floods probably in Toronto, but I don't know. That just comes with the territory living around a fucking lake. Ontario is just full of fucking lakes. There's just a lake every few miles. I did some awesome fishing at like private lakes and stuff when I was younger. Awesome fishing. We would just like have to sneak fish away from the lake because we caught so many. Like you're only allowed to catch so many fish. All right, so this level should be a pretty fucking big one. Put a little bit of sound on here. There we go. Pretty loud on my end. Okay. If you got a beach ball you can play with. So I guess this is just the level here. Oh, looks like I gotta spray out the pool as well. Oh yeah, nice little hot tub there. I like how even well, maybe that's built into the ground. I guess it is. Yeah, it's like a little park for kids. Yeah, okay. No water slides. Oh wait, well there's a regular slide, but I don't think that's not a water slide though. It's a freebie. All right. Well, once again, I don't use the triple beam. It's supposed to be a power wash simulator. I'm supposed to use a realistic power wash. I don't think a power wash like this exists. Although I could be wrong. Maybe. We really think about it, if the power went out in the winter, we would freeze to death. Where the fuck are you? In the fucking Northwest Territories? Where are you? In the fucking North Pole? I don't think you'd freeze to death. You'd still be, if you have blankets, you'll be fine. Like, you're out of the wind, you're in shelter, technically. It would, unless it was like fucking minus 50, like, like, no, like, if you got blankets, like, the water would still be running. Like, you're gonna be in sheltered out of the wind, you'll be fine. North Ontario, yeah, I'm saying it's gonna have to be really cold for a long time. Maybe, I guess. I don't know, I've never experienced that. Yeah, it would be fucking cold, but again, you would be sheltered out of the wind, and you'd have blankets. I mean, it would probably take a lot to kill you, to freeze to death, my God. Oh, and you would have to have no insulation. Right, you have insulation, you have blankets, you're out of the wind. I don't think you would freeze to death. But it would have to be excruciatingly cold, and yeah, and you'd have to have like no insulation, and I guess you would probably freeze to death. Oh yeah, your pipes freeze and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sure like yeah, way up north. I mean, yeah, that's not something we'd ever have to worry about. We don't get temperatures like that. No, like here in southern Ontario, you don't need a fucking generator. There's nothing that's gonna the odds of getting an ice storm that would knock the power out for that long would be It's never happened. It's not since I've been alive. We've had like one bad ice storm that what was that in the mid early 90s or something in Montreal that knocked out power for a few days. Like I wouldn't say there's anything catastrophic. But yeah, I guess some regions in the world maybe it's a good idea to get a generator. Weather's always fucking shit up. I don't know. Yeah, maybe up north get one. All right, so see how strong all this crap is. So one of those ones where the dirt kind of just washes away pretty easily. Yep, so the ratings for the Olympics have been very, very good. I guess it worked, pissing off the Christians. Because all it did was just promote it. All it did was, when you get the Christians angry, all it does is just promote people to watch it. Well, yeah, the Olympics are on because the Christians are screaming and yelling. Oh, I'll have to check it out. So by getting people mad, actually brings attention to your products. Well, I'll have to get a ladder to get up there to spray in there. Some nice Saturday afternoon power spraying. Must clean everything. As soon as there's an update, we gotta get a cleaning. There's only one piece of DLC I didn't bother buying. I don't know what the fuck Warhammer is. Dave C, didn't your pipe burst like a few months ago? I think it was in the winter time, wasn't it? I remember you were saying. Yeah, so I watched Wayne's World yesterday, and it reminded me of that upload someone made for me. I requested it. I wanted someone needs to edit me that Wayne's World scene and put OEB Pete's new intro in there. Remember he got rid of his classic arm swing song and then he replaced it with that garbage and then so someone edited that for me. It was so funny. When I watched Wayne's World, it reminded me of it. I was like, I wonder if I still have this video on BitChute, and I searched OEBP theme on BitChute, and then it popped right up and took the video and put it back on my backup channel. That's funny. What's up, Nomad Lodestar? Not your style of game, but yeah, you're exactly right. It's a very therapeutic game, and I don't know the way I describe it. It's almost like an adult coloring book, and it's relaxing. I find power washing fun to do in real life. Like I've had various jobs. I've done power washing before, and it's maybe like an OCD type of thing too, where it's like, oh, cleaning the dirt is just removing the dirt like this is just so. There's something so satisfying about it. And I'm not the only one. This is a huge cult classic. It's become like a cult classic. Like people that love this game really love this fucking game. Not many people can really explain why, but it's there's just something soothing about it. Nice thing that can shut your brain off. And yeah, it's like a coloring book for adults. You know how like kids love to color and even like adults like to color with kids. Like there's something fun about coloring a picture. Well, it's like this. This is kind of like coloring a picture. You're like decoloring it, I guess. I don't know. Or I don't know. Somehow the brain just gets satisfied doing this. Yeah, and I follow the YouTube channels, so whenever they give an update, I'm aware. And yeah, lots of people comment saying that they love this game, and yeah, it's a little bit buggy and it's a little bit screwy at times, but and it's made by a company that puts out somewhat quality games. It's a part of the Square Enix division, so it's not one of those scammy garbage simulator games that are basically scam games that you see come out all the time. So it's actually like a good simulator game. What's up, JPI? You love Power Wash? I completely understand. Yeah, people that get it. I can see people looking on the outside. Ah, what are you doing? Why are you playing this? My little nephew even got this game. When he first saw me playing this, he's like, "Why are you playing this?" I'm like, "I can't explain it. I don't know. I love it." He ended up getting it. I was going through his Switch. I'm like, "Oh, so you downloaded Powerwash, did you?" I don't know what made him do it. Just saw me playing it. Retro Troll, it's me, Trollbot. Oh hey, Trollbot. Didn't see you come in there. How come you changed your account, or do you have like a backup channel or something, or did your channel get banned? I know some people get their channels banned from like comments and stuff that they write. It's like what the fuck? Just so weird. I When A Volp used to come around, he used to always get his channels banned because of his comments and stuff. I don't like. I've never seen that. How do you get banned from? I can see your comments getting removed, but I don't know. Maybe in different regions, rules are stricter. I have no idea. But anyways, yes, welcome. I think I still have a 3-day subscription thing before you comment. I don't know. I might turn that off. I should even start uploading videos on this channel. It's hard to gain subscribers when all you do is live stream. Like, live streams will show up in people's feeds, but they don't stay there. Like, they don't get recommended to people afterwards. Like, you know, when you go to like a home page and stuff like that, like, they never recommend you live streams that's been recorded in the past. Like, I guess maybe unless you search for live, but I don't know. Like, it's hard to, yeah, it seems hard to gain subscribers if all you do is live stream. YouTube just doesn't recommend your old streams once they're done. Once they're done, they're done. And oh, are you talking about, oh, different like activity books and stuff like that? Dave, see what you're talking about? They have pictures. You wet a brush and you paint it around. It uncovers the picture. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think I used to have those or stuff, or I've seen them before. You also like pictures that look all black with an outline of an image, and you scrape it with the tool, and it uncovers foil underneath. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I know there's like, or it's like a blank page. Maybe that's what you were talking about before. It's like it starts off as a blank page, but underneath is like the picture or something, and you're supposed to scribble the page, and then it reveals the artwork. That's kind of like this. That's a lot like this. Sort of have to erase all the shit in order to get the true image. Yeah, that's the best way to explain this game. It's sort of like a 3D coloring book type of thing. Like, you could probably make a reverse power wash simulator where you like take the image and cover it in shit, or you can, I don't know. This is like, yeah, erasing the crap and then revealing the true image. Or no, like take a like reverse power off simulator to like make the whole level black and white, and then you spray it to give it the color. It would be the same game. It would be like practically the same concept. It might actually be more appealing to people. Oh, can't. Oh, yes, I can put it there. Oh, up there. There we go. So is Mr. Beast canceled? I don't know. I heard they're getting a lot of dislikes on the fucking channel. No, he'll be fine if he wants to keep doing his thing. Just keep going and ignoring it. And eventually people will get tired of bitching at them. No one ever gets canceled. You can get away with murder on YouTube or on any internet platform. No one ever gets canceled unless they want to stop. You'll never lose your supporters. You might lose a small chunk of people, but the simps will never go away. The simps don't care. They just want their silly entertainment. Anyone, just I mean, people have gotten hit before. Like Gerard the Completionist doesn't get the views he used to get, but he still gets a decent amount. Just let stuff. Eventually, people just get tired. I'm not going to sit there and bitch at you forever. So just if Mr. Beast is an idiot, he'll just carry on with what he's doing. Just ignore the fucking crybabies. Oh, you just changed the name, Retro Troll. He went to GameStop. I didn't know they actually had a physical copies of this game. I saw one for the PS4. Oh, I don't know about the PS4, but it has a game code inside, though. There will be a message at the top saying game code inside. This didn't get a proper physical. There is no game card. It's just a game code in a box. Unless the PS4 one is an actual finished physical, but I know the Nintendo Switch one isn't a proper physical. You're just getting a case. Also, even if it did have the game on the cart, there's so much DLC for this game and so many free updates that your physical copy would be out of date within months. You know, maybe when they're finally done with this game, updating it, and if they want to work on a Powerwash Simulator 2 and make it look better graphics and stuff, then yeah, maybe they can release a Powerwash DX, Powerwash Simulator DX, or Powerwash Powerwash Simulator Definitive Edition. Roberto says, "Man, I wish I miss Afro Gamer Dude content." According to Kino Casino, they say that it was Review Tech USA that doxed Afro Gamer Dude. I mean, it could be true, but no, it's not. It was fucking Eric. It was fucking gay bitch Eric in Level 1 Online. They do what they always do. They stalk people's Facebooks and social media accounts. 100% it was them. Like, I don't even doubt one bit. I don't think it was Review Tech. Did Afro Gamer Dude even, like, talk about him? I guess, maybe, but when I think of him, I think of, like, MJR and Happy Console Gamer and Radical Reggie and shit. I don't know if he even... I can't even remember him even talking about Review Tech, but maybe he did. He talked about pretty much everyone except for, like, Game Chasers. He didn't even know who they were. But again, Alpha Gamer Dude should have known better. He knew full well that he even knew who the snakes were. He made videos making fun of them, and then yet he had all his shit just wide open on fucking social media. He had his whole life displayed publicly on social media. Now, I don't think anyone knew his real name, but somehow they tracked him. And I think it was fucking gay bitch Eric, because remember how triggered he used to get? Eric used to think he was part of the club. He had to back up his friends. It's funny now because nobody likes Eric anymore. But I'm very sure it was them. Radical Reggie could have been involved too. He's a fucking snake as well. I don't think it was Review Tech USA, but maybe because Review Tech USA is a fucking he is a troll as well. But I just don't think there was enough. I don't think Afro Gamer Dude went at him hard enough to where he would give a shit, or he would even waste his time on him. But Kino Casino, they want to blame Review Tech USA for everything because they despise him. But that one guy on the show, he always says he knows who Afro Gamer Dude is. He said that it was Review Tech USA that doxed him. I don't know where he gets that from. I know Fish Lips fucking did it. I know he's the stalking creep. Yeah, Nomad Lone Star, you don't do YouTube videos because of, I know, obsessed creep incel stalkers. I know it's before getting into any sort of YouTube. Even if you're just some channel that just minds your own business and talks about games, still make sure everything is private. Because if some anime nerd doesn't like your video game opinion, they'll freak out. Like people are just fucked. Or if you have like a political opinion or anything. Like I said, even if you don't have any of that, no political opinion, no criticism of anybody, and you're just talking about games, even if you say that, oh, I don't like Dark Souls, it's too difficult, and then these fucking incels, no, you don't like Dark Souls? You should be on YouTube if you don't like Dark Souls. And then they'll freak out, like, I'm gonna dox your family because you don't like Dark Souls, like, it's insane. And YouTube, like, allows it, but YouTube does very little to, like, do anything about users that threaten violence or doxing or. But then when you go back at the doxers and you start insulting them, then you get flagged and then you get you get screwed over. Like they only favor the predators and the trolls that know how to work the fucking system. Yeah, we'll go over to Kino Casino Clips and tell him that. Tell him it was 8-Bit Eric's sidekick that doxed Afro Gamer Dude. And they like Eric because he bashes Review Tech USA. When Eric is a fucking weird pedo creep. Leeches off his fucking parents. What's up, Optimus Prime Rib? Yeah, when your whole life isn't YouTube and anything, then sure, it's not worth it. He wasn't in it to make money, just in it to expose fucking phonies on YouTube that thousands of people worship and throw money at. Like, God, look how many grifters have been exposed now on YouTube. Will people ever fucking learn? Don't give money to these strangers. They become entitled and they get greedy and they know they can take advantage of people. They don't care about you because they don't know you. You're just strangers on the internet. There's just so many YouTube simps that keep throwing money at these phony grifting YouTubers. It's pathetic. And they're full out taking money from them as well, and they make more money than like local charities. People throw money at these YouTubers yet don't donate a thing to like people that are actually in need. It's disgusting. Oh, and by the way, YouTube takes like 40% of it as well. You're basically giving all this money to YouTube. It's terrible. Oh, Afro Gamer Dude's apartment review was classic. Yeah. Some of the videos are archived. If you search for them, you can find it. But yeah, yeah, Pat is his dusty, dirty house or whatever he lives in, or apartment. I don't know what he lives in. Have you heard fucking Ian Ferguson? He's such a liberal cuck. He's now he admitted to that he has his own safe space. He uses the social media platform Blue Sky. That's what it's called. I never heard of this social media platform. He was going on about how much he loves Blue Sky because it's secluded and he's away from all the shit. He says he doesn't know what's going on in the world because all he does is just browse on Blue Sky. So you know by the name Blue Sky. Gee, I wonder what that is. Before he even looked it up, I'm like, gee, let me guess. It's a fucking far left safe space area. Blue Sky. Then I look it up, and it was created by Jack Dorsey, former owner of Twitter. Blue Sky. I think he even abandoned it. I think it's even technically owned by someone else now, but he was the original creator. And it's fucking empty. No wonder fucking Ian Ferguson lives under a rock. When he just lives in this fucking far left echo chamber. What a fucking cuck. What a safe space pussy. That's when I joined Twitter. I'm like, oh, is Twitter being promoted as a free speech platform? Good for it. And Twitter isn't an echo chamber. Like, SJWs are still allowed to worship their fucking tranny fetish and their weird fucking LGBTQWXYZ alphabet gang fucking promotion. So it's a free speech platform for everyone. Except you're probably not allowed to like harass and bully people and stuff, but yeah, like oh good, it's not just a one-sided echo chamber of nonsense and people getting banned all and accounts being reinstated and stuff and Owen Benjamin being allowed back on and Alex Jones and everyone. Good. And so then all the fucking pussy libtards, oh, we're leaving. Not barely any of them left, but some did. Oh, I'm going to my safe space. It's not safe here anymore. People are spreading their transphobia and their racism. Wah. Oh, there's free speech allowed here. Wah. I'm gonna go over to Blue Sky. I'm gonna go over to my safe space platform. Wah. What a bunch of pussies, man. It's funny going on Twitter and making fun of the SJWs, calling them lunatics. Like, so what? People can have different opinions. Fucking cry about it. People gotta live in their little space, safe space. It's the end of the world when they hear people fucking talk common sense. Roberto says every one of those collectors could headline an episode of Hoarders. Probably 2/3 of John Hancock's house is occupied by shitty Sega games. Imagine growing up in that environment. Well, I think his wife kicks it out to the garage, so then so John Hancock's got to grift and try and mooch money to build a museum because his wife doesn't want the games in the house anymore. So they want you to pay for his fucking museum and you to supply him with the games to do so. Fucking RGT85 had a fucking basement leak. But he stressed in the video, like, don't give me money. Like, this isn't like an MJ. He even referred to, like, MJR and stuff. Like, this isn't, I'm just doing this for content. Don't, like, send me any money. Like, my sponsors got me covered and blah, blah, blah. So, like, he did do a basement video, but he did it, like, the proper way where it's, like, stressing, don't give me any sympathy money. Go donate to charity. Well, that's what, like, all YouTubers should say at every given time. Like, especially live streamers. DJ Rudden popped in. Hate to miss the stream, but I got 5 grandkids at the house this weekend, and they are quite demanding of my attention. Oh yeah, dude, spend time with your family. It's all good. It's the weekend. I don't expect the stream to be that busy, although I had like almost 20 people in here right now. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's the weekend. I take it people are enjoying themselves. Me, I'm just chilling out. Happy Console Gamer is a lame brain. The man's hoarder to the max. Yeah, I don't trust his authenticity either. He's a fan of everything, and I don't know, getting his wife's involved, all of a sudden she's a gamer, and I don't know how real it all is. Everything's great, you know, he's a fan of everything. He reviews like garbage and says that it's good, and I don't know, man. I don't trust him. I think he's full of shit half the time. So, welcome back to another episode. I just love the ongoing Charles Martinet joke. I usually do that during a Powerwash live stream. RGT85 wishes that he could pull an MJR. He's got to put on the acting, like he's got to do the, guys, I don't know. You know, he's got to do that sigh at the beginning of the video. Yeah, the worst was Hancock's fucking leak. He like dribbled some water on like some like crappy old magazines or something. He's like, look guys, looks like I got a humble little leak in my roof. It only happened like a couple months after MJR, and then all of a sudden Hancock has a leak as well. He's like, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. Luckily the water didn't damage any of my games. It just landed on these humble little magazines that I had. He like put like droplets of water on the thing. You're such a son of a bitch, Hancock. So I always make fun of Hancock, how he always jumps on the scams. Whenever someone comes up with a money-making scam, Hancock's on top of it as well. So I like expect Hancock to come out with like a crypto coin scam. The humble coin. Or Hancock faking cancer. Well, he did have some weird thing with his wife. Who knows how real that was. Can't trust anything from Hancock anymore. You're currently playing Double Dragon Advance on the Switch. Oh yeah, was that you that got the Double Dragon collection? Well, that game was okay. I remember it gets like pretty fucking hard. It has a bit of that arcade cheapness in there. Maybe if you played on a lower difficulty, maybe it's tolerable. I have a bootleg copy of it. It sucks, man. I was going to get an official copy of that game. I saw it at GameStop. I think I was picking up another game at the time. I didn't have the money for it. Or I might have had, well, I had the money for it. I was working full time. It's just, do I want this? Eh. It was when the game was new and I saw it at GameStop. I remember seeing the box and like, maybe I'll pick this up next time, right? I was in no rush to get it. And then like maybe a month later, I went back to GameStop, like I was gonna pick that game up, and it wasn't there anymore. They didn't have it. I asked them like, "You still have Double Dragon Advance?" Like, nope, they didn't have any copies left. I'm like, oh fuck, that wasn't there long. Yeah, it turns out that game became that's one of the rarest games on the Game Boy Advance. I would have had a copy and I would have kept it. But I still have Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance. That's one of the rarest Game Boy Advance games. I don't have the box anymore, but and I wish I would have kept my GameCube Fire Emblem game. Fuck, that game's worth a lot of money now. And my Pokemon XD. Used to have that on the GameCube. Used to have Eternal Darkness. I used to have fucking GameCube games that are worth money. The all-time best leak grift was Radical Reggie falling asleep and his popsicle melted all over the Psycho. Oh yeah, what do you pronounce that game? Suikoden copy or whatever. Oh yeah, the popsicle. First of all, what's a grown man like eating a popsicle? I mean, who? Like, unless you got kids or something, you're gonna eat a popsicle with the kids or something, or like, what grown man's eating a? Plus, you're eating it inside and like, it's Radical Reggie. He has a slushy machine for fuck's sakes. Like, he's a child, and he left his little fucking silly little popsicle Pete popsicle. Do you guys remember Popsicle Pete? He left his little popsicle Pete on his games. It's like what a child does. And he fell asleep. Like, what are you doing? Eat your popsicle, then fall asleep. What are you doing? So yeah, it's feel sorry for me, guys. I act like a child. So can you guys donate and buy me the game, please? I ruined the cover because I left my popsicle Pete on the goddamn fucking on my game. Trying to collect points so I can get a popsicle Pete plushie doll or something. I used to fucking make my popsicles into knives. My popsicle sticks, I used to rub them against the steps and like on concrete. I used to make sharp knives out of them. Shanks. That's what the prison mates call them. I used to make shanks out of the popsicle sticks. Preparing for prison, though. The only time you saw Fire Emblem on the GameCube is in the arcade for around 30,000 tickets. That was in the mid to 30,000 tickets. That's insane. You can just buy the game on eBay. You know how much that would cost? Getting 30,000 tickets at an arcade. Like the grand prize is like you could maybe get 1,000 if you get like a grand prize on a game. But good luck with that. You're usually getting around like 30 to 100. And, oh my god. You would be spending way more than the game's worth. And you said that was back in and you said that game that was like back in 2003, mid 2000s. Yeah, so the game wouldn't have been like super expensive at that time. So it's oh my god. You know, you really have to enjoy those games in order to get your. Nowadays, those arcades are pretty decent. Now they get saved onto your card, and it's like permanent. You don't have to carry fucking tickets around with you. I have about 1,000 on my game card right now. I'm saving up for that Shy Guy plushie. It's like nothing good. Like, actually, I should have got the retro game stickers. They were only like 100. I could have got like a couple packs of that and still had lots of points left over. But it's like, it's all kid stuff, right? It's like, what the fuck do you even get? I know, they didn't have any like. If there is something crazy like, oh, there's a Nintendo Switch, there's like a PlayStation, but it's like 400,000 tickets. It's like, well, why even aim for that? It's like, it's not like I'm going to be at this arcade. Not like I'm spending like $40 a week on a fucking arcade on silly little games that are. They're not even that fun. Like, they're fun for like 2 seconds. You don't want to keep playing them over and over again. Even if you're like good at the basketball game, yeah, I'm just throwing a ball into a hoop that's like 2 feet away. Oh, I'm gonna go play a game of Flappy Bird. I'm gonna play a game of. There's some that are kind of cool. The beer pong game that was in my video I recorded. The beer pong game. But no, they're like, they're not that good. I'm not gonna like save up thousands of tickets for some stupid item I could have bought for a quarter of the price. Anyways, back to the leaks. You spilt coffee you spilt coffee over a copy of your BioShock Infinite. Maybe you should set up a GoFundMe. Yeah, have I ever spilt? I don't know if I've ever spilt anything on a. I'm very careful when it comes to spilling stuff. I'm not. I only spill stuff when I'm drunk, but yeah, I don't think I've ever spilt anything on my video games before. Um, no, nothing that I could think of. Might have happened once before. I can't remember, but nope, I don't spill shit on my video games. I've spilt enough stuff in my life where I've learned my lesson. I always make sure to keep my elbows away from cups and glasses and stuff, beers. One thing I do even in a restaurant when I sit down, I got my drink. If I know food's coming to me, I make sure I put my drink there. All right, away from the elbows. Boom, right there. I'm very paranoid of knocking drinks over. Yeah. You like the Switch is better than PS5 and Series X? Well, it's whatever games you prefer. I prefer Nintendo IPs. And I'm glad I chose it because it's a good indie. It's a good home for indie games. You want to get a Switch Lite? You want to get a yellow one? Get the new Zelda one. The new Zelda one's coming out in September. That one looks good. The new Zelda Switch Lite. I'd get that one. Back when I got my Switch Lite, they were only like maybe a year old, not even. Yeah, I think they might have been less than a year old. So all they had was the basic colors. I think there was maybe like a Pokemon special edition one that was like a pink one, but I definitely don't want a pink one. And I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm all about the yellow. Like, oh, I like the yellow. Donkey Kong banana color. Well, a lot of people have the, was it the teal one? The teal one looks nice. I would have either got that or the. Yeah, GameStop had plenty of them. They just asked me what color. I said yellow. They got it for me, and it's super comfy, and the D-pad's awesome. If I wasn't live streaming, I'd be using my DS Lite a lot more often for certain games. Good for like fighting games and stuff, or maybe some shooters. Like I was playing the Street Fighter game on my Switch Lite, and it plays really good. Just the D-pad's really good on the Switch Lite. I haven't experienced drift, but I guess it could happen. Just make sure you're playing your Switch Lite. Make sure you wash your hands before playing it. Don't have like dirty, sticky hands playing your Switch Lite. That's just going to increase the chances of drift from happening. Do that with all your controllers. Maybe go take a piss, wash your hands before playing. I got drift on my Joy-Cons because I used to bring it to work a lot. And sometimes my hands aren't always the cleanest, and I'm bringing it with me to the washroom and stuff like that. And sure, it probably could have got drift. Some of my Joy-Cons could have got drift from that. Maybe give your carrying cases a clean, like if there's any dust or dirt in your carrying cases if you leave the zipper open. Because you could be putting your Switch into a dirty carrying case, and that might get your Joy-Cons a bit dirty. So yeah, just take care of them. Keep it out of the way from dust or. So I think Joy-Con drift has a lot to do with just like dirt getting in there. I find alcohol does work for a little bit. Just jam a Q-tip soaked in alcohol. It does get rid of it for a little while, but it might come back. Well, it will come back. Yes, don't be like 8-Bit Eric. Wash your hands after touching tips. Yep. Back when GameWorks used to be in Las Vegas, I used to use the exploit in this Spaceballs arcade game that allowed me to earn a lot of tickets. Sweet. Yeah, I wasn't able to find any, but yeah, if you can find a game that you're good at, then gives you lots of tickets, keep playing it. Yeah, I once found a game I was really good at too. I was on a date with a girl and we were playing this gun game. It's like it's like you're shooting at all these targets, all these like lights that go around, and it goes in a sequence. Like a light will be here, a light will be there, and then all these lights appear in order going around. And I just had my shot going. I won so many tickets, I thought I broke the machine. But weren't really gunning for everything. We just wanted to play all the games. Didn't really care how many tickets we won. I think I think she got like a pencil set or something, like something stupid. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. Uh, I was gonna go back to the falls and go visit another arcade I've never been to, over by the other casino. Maybe I'll stop at Skylon Tower on the way back. Weather's supposed to finally cool down a bit. next week. I don't understand why 8-Bit Eric is so anti-woke since he is gay. Does not understand that normal people like families would find his lifestyle just as horrific as the drag queens at school. I know it doesn't make sense that he's a fake Republican, like he pretends to be a conservative slash Republican when he lives the lifestyle of a fucking crybaby libtard, leeching off his parents, complaining how women are into like normal men who don't live with their parents, and Eric the Incel's like, oh, women, they go to bars and, women expect guys to like, have their own place and like have a job and everything. God, these women are disgusting. Well, Eric, you're looking in the wrong place. Maybe you should be picking up some fucking depressed drug addicts off the street or like picking up fucking nasty cows desperate for attention. Like maybe lower your standards a bit. God, these women, they want like middle-aged men who aren't like creeps on the internet. Ugh. Women these days. Oh my god. What a fucking loser. Yeah, he's like Eric is a proud gay man. The reason why he goes to conventions is so that he can, well, pretend to be a celebrity to make him feel special for once in his life, and then also so he can pretend to be a celebrity and then try and convince Shady J to make out with him. That's why he goes to conventions. He can't wait to play Truth or Dare with his little gay buddies. Like, it's like Eric, you should be like a hardcore Bernie Sanders supporter, and like he's the furthest thing from a Republican. He feels he needs to fit in because he lives in Texas. But it doesn't make any sense whatsoever that he's a Republican. And he's gay to the core. He's just a lost, like just cucked man child. Like that's what he is. He's gay bitch Eric. He's the punching bag of the Game Changers. He's the guy in the group they like to bully and make fun of. They like to push around fucking Eric, and Eric just takes it because he loves the male attention. Ah, this slide has many twists and turns. Does Eric prefer males or females? I think males. Again, that's why he loves his nerd conventions. He can't wait to go and play, what does he call it? Gay chicken? It's like the highlight of his life. He doesn't do anything else but go to nerd conventions, so. And then he goes to his gay little wrestling thing and he says that they play gay chicken all the time. And Eric is the advocator of the gay chicken. He's the one that presses it on people, and he can't wait to go into these bingo halls and try and convince dudes to play gay chicken with him. No, he's way into dudes. Maybe he likes children more. I would believe that. He, Probably, if anything, he's into children more than anything. But he's part of the hot tub mafia. Yep, that's the gay club right there. All Eric does is just takes Smash JT's videos, steals them, and makes it his own topic. He just steals from Smash JT. He just takes whatever his video and just copies it. I'm sure Eric would love to touch tips with Smash JT. That's like his ultimate fantasy. There we go. Slide all done. Unless there's pieces here still dirty, I don't know.
If I was using the triple beam, I'd probably have this practically done by now. Ooh, got the ground done. Sweet. Men are always on 8-Bit Eric's mind. Yep, he loves dudes. Okay, that's good for the pool or the playground. I guess you can fill it with water. I guess it's supposed to have water in it, yeah, because it's got this little floater thing. All right, I guess that is like a water slide. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I guess it's a pool. It's got a floaty thing in it. A kid's pool, I guess. Yeah, it's got the beach chairs and everything. What was that? Did it? Oh, it just went to the stool, I guess. Yeah, you can spray the beach ball around. Okay, so we got this tree done, I guess, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't get the top of this. I don't know if there's a ladder that will bring me closer to that. Could spray it from here a little bit. There we go. Ah, come on. There you go. Ooh, gotta spray the edge of this. Nope, got it. Stuff it. Xbox has no games. You wonder when the PS3 store is going to close down? Microsoft just closed down the 360 store. Wow. No more 360 store, huh? And the PS3 store is still open. Wow. Well, I think they last as long as they should. I mean, it's like 2 gens ago. I would have thought they were closed down a long time ago. Make it all one fucking store that never goes away. How about that? Merge the goddamn stores. The only thing you should worry about is like games being delisted because maybe they don't want them on there anymore. That's the only thing you should have to worry about. They should be closing down stores and then games fucking disappearing forever. Or your account not being able to get back the games that you bought. I know it was a long time ago, but still. Makes us not want to move on to digital games when you do that. You don't get to keep them forever. If your console goes for a shit, then you can't get them back again. This is pretty dirty. Use some soap on this, maybe. What do we got for soap? All-purpose, stone, plastic, metal. I don't think they gave me any metal. Why didn't you give me any metal? No metal cleaner? That's the soap that I need. Guess I'll use all-purpose. They only gave me multi-purpose and wood. Well, the dirt comes off no problem on the wood. Am I all out? I think I'm all out of soap. No, reload. How do you... Oh, here we go. I don't know how good this is actually working. Hmm. then the soap should be able to like eat away at it a bit so that you can spray it down and it'll all come off easy. All out of cleaner. Well, I got some wood cleaner. All out of wood cleaner. Eric drops the soap on purpose. Yeah. Well, you can still download the games you have for the 360. You just can't buy any. And even if they delist games, you can still download them again. Wow, that's all right. So even when games are delisted, you could still download them. Is that? I don't know if I can do that on Switch. If I delete my Sly Spy, I don't think I'll be able to get them again because they're delisted. They no longer exist. You can't delete them, but maybe they're in like the re-download column and maybe you can get them. I haven't tried it. I don't want to try it. Holy fuck, this railing's gonna take a while to do. It's weird. This railing's got like this weird orange tint underneath. It almost looks like the dirt, or it blends in with the dirt showing feature. And what is that? Like the sun gleaming off it? Like, why does it have that? You can see the dirt shining, but there we go. Done. All right. That was probably the hardest thing to clean. I don't have this tree done yet. Can you jump out? Ah, just fucking slide. There you go. I would advise don't erase any Johnny Turbo. No, I don't plan to. I just don't know how the Switch operates. I don't think the Switch you can do that. If a game's delisted, if you delete them, I don't know if you can re-download the game. If the game doesn't exist on the platform, how do you re-download it? That's why I figured that the Xbox was the same thing. If the game's gone, then it's gone. How do you re-download a game that doesn't exist? But maybe, I don't know. I'm no expert, so maybe you can still get it. Yeah, all that Johnny Turbo is gone. It hasn't been, as far as delisting games, it hasn't been bad. I'm curious if those Nicalis games are still there. Is like Tiny Barbarian. Remember I was showing that game off? I got the physical of that game. I wonder if that game's still on the Switch. And I'm trying to think, like, maybe there's some games back in 2017, like, now the game's no longer available? I have no idea. I wonder if you can even get Tiny Barbarian for the Switch anymore. Well, maybe it's still there, but yeah, I guess it wouldn't shock me since the game's so old and forgotten. No one's, I don't think anyone's buying the game anymore, so why would it be there? And I think the Callus is like no longer a thing. They're not as big as a company as they used to be. They're not doing physical releases anymore. They're not publishing games anymore. Let's get started here. Oh yes, everyone always brings up the Simpsons game and when they had Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and yeah, those got delisted. And I know who knows if the Simpsons game will ever come back, but luckily, luckily Marvel vs. Capcom's coming back though. And we're getting Punisher. Yeah, Capcom's still awesome. They still got such a good. They're still. They're still bringing out their whole archives. They basically have their entire archive available. And if you wait for a sale, you can get these games for $2 a piece. It's great. Capcom's actually doing pretty good with their library. They're not overcharging for anything, and their physical releases, for the most part, have been great. They shit the bed on the Mega Man collections, but at the time, I don't think Switch carts. Well, even 8 megabytes should be able to fit all the Mega Man. So no excuse there. They shit the bed on the Mega Man collection, but then they released the Zero collection, and then that was good. But yeah, and I think the Resident Evil Revelations, I think they're called. I think they came out on like the 3DS. Those Resident Evil games, they shit the bed on that as well. They put like the first game on there, but not the second. And yeah, at first Capcom was sucking at the Switch physical releases, but then they smartened up. And they said all of Marvel vs. Capcom's going to be on one card, no additional downloads. Except for maybe updates, we'll see there, but hopefully the game comes out nice and playable without any glitches or any garbage when it comes out. I don't think they have a release date yet, but they've been showing off the game at conventions and stuff. Capcom's really excited about it, so it should be good. They've been crushing it. They've been giving us free games, like the Game Boy games they've been giving for free, like the Castlevania games and the Mega Man games. Just here you go. And yeah, excellent deals. Now I could play these games on my PlayStation 2 emulator. Like I got those giant Capcom collections, Volume 1 and 2, on the PlayStation 2. I was just playing those on my emulator. But yeah, it's and yes, I can play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on my Dreamcast emulator, and it plays excellent. But I want it for my Switch. I want that collection. That's a great thing to have. That SNK versus Capcom Chaos got a terrible review. That game's not known to be a good game, apparently. Nintendo Life gave it a 5 out of 10, and no wonder I never heard of this game. Capcom versus SNK SVC Chaos. It looks like a King of Fighters game. And apparently it's got a bad reputation. Limited Run has a physical release coming out for it. They already got pre-orders up. But yeah, I've never heard of this game, and I saw Nintendo Life's review. It was a 5 out of 10, and they said the computer AI is really fucking weird, and the end bosses are really fucking cheap, and oh yeah, I think that's a game that would piss me off. Like, it doesn't look good. It just looks like a generic King of Fighters games, and we know there's like 8 million of those. It doesn't have like that cartoony charm that the versus games are supposed to have. So like I look at it, I'm like, I'm not interested in this. It looks like a King of Fighters game just with Capcom characters. So yeah, then I see the review. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother with this. It's not a real Capcom versus SNK game. Like, it just looks like a King of Fighters games with Street Fighter characters in it and whatever SNK fighters. But I don't know. I've never played it, but to me, it looks like shit. But you like it, Dave C? Too bad I can't play Street Fighter 6 and Resident Evil Village. Well, I wouldn't be playing Resident Evil Village, but Street Fighter 6, yeah, I mean, maybe. I would give it a try. I'm not really into modern fighting games much. I almost got that Samurai Showdown game. I passed on it. I saw it in GameStop. A pre-owned one showed up, and I'm like, ah. It's the summertime. I don't like spending so much money on games. It wasn't like it was for a great price or anything. It was for like $40 Canadian or something like that. And like, yeah, no, I'll see it around some other time. And yeah, that one could be rare. I might not even see it again. It's one of those ones that you might regret passing up. But yeah, I didn't even get to play that Samurai Showdown game, like the remastered one. I'm just not into fighting games as much. I sort of just like to go back and play the old ones.
I'm not as big into fighting games as I used to, but I have been on a bit of a Mortal Kombat kick. I played the shit out of Mortal Kombat Deception the last few days. Didn't live stream it because I figured it would be kind of boring. I was doing the conquest mode. That's really fucking boring. Yeah, the Resident Evil Village was on the Switch on the cloud. Oh yeah, they have been. They did bring out some of those recent Resident Evil games on the cloud Switch. Yeah, I don't even want to try that. I don't. I'm not a Resident Evil guy. If you don't know, not my types of games. Although, if you, I should honestly like try Resident Evil 5 and 6 because I do like the more action-packed Resident Evil. And I remember I liked Resident Evil 3 a lot more than 2 because there was more zombie blasting and more action. Especially if you got it on the easier difficulty, you practically you have an assault rifle throughout like the whole game and you're just like blasting the shit out of everything. Like I like that more than trying to find the key to get in the door, solve the statue puzzle, do the clock puzzle. All right, now you got the wrench, you can go fix the toilet. Like, I don't like that. I gotta get the walkthrough. All right, how do I get this key? All right, I gotta get the fucking wrench. Then I gotta go get the toilet. Then I gotta go. I just want to shoot zombies. Like, just fuck off. And then when you're doing it, it's like, well, then why not just play a first person shooter? Because if you want to just shoot the zombies, why do it in tank controls? And there's just nothing that appeals to me in Resident Evil. Now, I think Resident Evil 6, 5, 6, I might actually like those. It looks like it's mostly just zombie killings. I don't need to be scared. I don't need to, like, I don't need a survival horror. I don't like that. I don't have the patience for it. Oh my god, there's the elves. There's three of them and they're lounging around. Lounging on the dirty chairs. Three elves. Wow, there's usually only one elf. Or the gnomes, the garden gnomes that stalk you. There you go, you can pick them up and see if I can throw it down the slide. Yeah, right, it's not going to go down the slide. No, it's not going to. Come on, go. Stupid slide. It's not going to work. All right. All right, get out of the way, gnomes. I want to clean the goddamn thing. You guys didn't put the gnomes in the fucking. Well, can't put them in the hot tub because I still got to clean the hot tub. Oh, son of a bitch. I can't get out of here without jumping. Fine, sit there. Out of my way, gnomes. Here, gnome. Sit on this thing. Oh yeah, the fatalities and deception and stuff in the 3D era, they still got their good Mortal Kombat cheese to them. Once Mortal Kombat loses like the ridiculousness and the cheesiness, and it looks too real, it's no longer Mortal Kombat. I cannot get into like those newer games. It's just disgusting looking. It's okay now. It's too real looking and it's gross. I feel like a psychopath watching this. It's nasty.
the funny thing, like Mortal Kombat are supposed to look hilarious and not supposed to look real. You're supposed to laugh like Reptile taking his mask off and then biting his head off with the stupid blob of blood coming out, and then it's Reptile rubbing his stomach. Like, you're supposed to laugh at that. It's like fake looking violence is funny. Like realistic looking, disgusting, gory violence is like, ugh. Should I be watching this? It doesn't give you the. Wife said I can chill in the basement for a little bit, and she was gonna handle the kids. Hopefully, I get more than 2 minutes. Oh, dude, kids are exhausting. Fuck, they're just go, 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 go. I know. When I spend like the afternoon with like niece and nephew, I'm fucking dead. They don't want to stop. Then it's like, all right, we have dinner, and then I eat a fucking big meal, and then nephew's like, let's play fucking hockey sticks, like let's play. What are those little things? Those little mini sticks. I'm like, all right, I gotta do it right. I don't see them as often. So like, kids are just go, 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 man. Like they have like unlimited energy. The only modern fighting game I like is Dragon Ball Z Fighters, soon to be replaced with Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. Those games got reviewed very well. I think they came to the Switch or something like that. I think. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z guy, but yeah, I think the fighting games people generally like. All they do is take out every toy and put them all over the place. Yeah, all never playing with a single one of them and only wanting the one someone else is playing with. Yep, that's kids. Oh yeah, they'll take one out and show it to you. You'll play with it for 2 seconds and they're on to the next thing. Yeah, so I sent you that neck piece in Final Fantasy 11. It finally got on sale. That's a good fucking neck piece. Gives you a lot of accuracy. Gives you some defense. It gives you +8 to Zanshin, which is a job trait for Samurai. And store TP, which is like one of the best stats you should have on your equipment. It's a good piece. Finally showed up on AH. I just checked earlier today while I was selling some stuff, and then I checked for it. There's actually an upgraded version of that, but it's like 20 mil, and yeah, sorry, I'm not spending 20 mil on you. So, that was only like 1.5 mil. That's probably the last thing I'm going to buy for you. I think you've got all the general stuff you can buy off AH. Uh, you had to unequip your weapons for a mission, and I went to re-equip and didn't have a ranged weapon. I was thinking I had something in that slot before. It's the ammo slot that you had that.
mean, you had your grip, right? And that goes in the weapon slot too. And then you had something in your ammo slot, not range slot. Samurais can use bows. You can get yourself a bow and shit, but yeah, hasty pinion. Yeah, you had the hasty pinion in your ammo slot. You're allowed to carry something in your ammo slot. If you don't have a range weapon, you could still just carry an item in your ammo slot, and that gives you stats. Yeah, you got a few million. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it for me buying you stuff. You're on your own now. I pretty much bought you all the starter gear off AH. Everything else is just like super expensive, and yeah. Fuck, I almost have enough to buy my thief necklace, but instead I bought you that. Now I'm still now a million or two behind. Oh, next month is the new campaign that starts on the 14th, I think, and there's some money making stuff to do on there. I'll be making some money next month on that game. High tier mission battlefield campaigns going on, which means more currency. Yeah, my thief makes me good money in Odyssey, and my monk can take out Leviathan on very difficult with ease. That's how I make my money. Oh, and Sparks at the end of the week. Max out my Sparks, and then, no, whatever, I make like 1.5 million. Selling off my Sparks. One of these days, well, I might take a break from the game, or I might even switch servers one day. It's fun playing with other people, but when you're in a dead server, there's not a whole lot to do with. Oh yeah, I might also level up my warrior as well. I might make a warrior for the fuck of it. You like the dancer sub job? Yeah, good for sneaking around, but it lacks traits. It's got okay abilities, but you can't. You lose a lot of strong traits with it. As far as like fighting goes, it's not the best. I think warrior's the best. Dragoon's pretty good. I don't really ever use dancer. I just use sneak and invis potions if I need sneak and invis. I don't care. It doesn't cost much money to buy them. I personally don't like dancer, but it is useful if you don't want to carry potions around. Or if I'm in a really weak area, like if I'm in just a Chains of Promethea area or something, then sure, I'll just take dancer. Oh, my favorite sub jobs for melee fighting is warrior, dragoon, or samurai.
And you're still doing Wings of the Goddess missions. I want to see how far you can get in the Seekers of Adeline missions. It'll start to get a little more difficult at that point. Also, have you been trying to buy any of those chapters? REMS chapters 6 through 10? Because then you can upgrade your artifact armor. Remember we were getting those chapters? If you don't like the armor that you're wearing. You can always try and upgrade your artifact armor, but you got to get those chapters. I don't know how good you are with merits, but you use merit points to do these high tier battlefields, and that can earn you chapters to upgrade your equipment. Yeah, you have all the 1 to 5 that'll get your equipment to 109, but then the rest of the chapters 6 through 10 gets your equipment to 119. I don't know if you finished all your merits yet. You got to maximize your merit points. Yeah, if you're just doing missions, then you're probably not getting. Yeah, if you're not grinding for them, then you're probably not getting them. You still got to finish your merits. I'd recommend doing that before the Adeline missions. Grind those merit points. I can even help you with that if you want, and then get that done. You're way overdue for that. But even just using your sparks to buy those chapters, that would be pretty wise. You only need like 8 of them. So once you max out your sparks, you have enough to buy enough chapters to upgrade 1 piece of equipment. So every week you'll be able to upgrade like 1 piece of equipment. You'll have a 119 piece of artifact armor. Yeah, just look up reforged artifact armor and make it a goal. And look up what you need for each piece. There we go. Because now I think we've filled all your empty slots. Except I don't know if you have any rings yet. But we got you your earrings, your belt, your back piece. Wait, do you still need a back piece actually? I don't know if we just bought you one or. But we got you your neck piece, you got your earrings, you got your ammo slot, your grip. We got you a decent sword. Can't remember if you're missing a back piece or not.
Every slot has something now but the one you mentioned, the ranged weapon. Well, that's just where you put bows, and nothing will actually boost your stats there. Though samurais can use bows if you, or a throwing weapon, if you want to use that to pull stuff or. To my knowledge, samurais are never used for their ranged abilities. I don't. That's what rangers or corsairs are for, not samurais. Well, the base of the tree's done, but I don't know. I think I still got the leaves. Yes, I do. I gotta get a ladder to get up there. There's my ladder way over there. What, are you getting into fishing? Well, if you get enjoyment out of it, go ahead, but there's no benefit in it. Yeah, I just did the fishing because I was bored. I felt like it. I like to go to old zones and, yeah, listen to the music and stuff and level up my fishing and, yeah, use the fishing guides. And yeah, I got the best fishing rod in that game. The quest that I had to do to get that fishing rod is insane. I don't know how I did it. Like, I look at the stuff that you had to catch and holy fuck. You also got to get kind of lucky as well. I remember that quest being so hard. I don't know how many people have that fishing rod. I have a number on it. I think only like 100 people did it. Like, you have to catch this really. There's this one part you have to catch this certain fish that you have to get cleaned, and it might have a chance of getting an item. Then you have to use that item to catch another fish, and if you fuck up that catch, you lose the item and you have to do it all over again. That was brutal. I was like sweating getting that fish. And when I got it, I was like, yes! I didn't have to redo it or anything. I did it my first try. Oh, man. I can't imagine doing that now. And yeah, I got the best fishing rod. It's like this glowing red fishing rod. The Bissu fishing rod +1. And I can do absolutely nothing with it. There is no money to be made in fishing, so. Actually, I was using it for crafting. When I was leveling up my bone craft, I was at a point where I could make these certain rings that required a shell. And there was a place that I was able to fish up a bunch of shells and use it to level up crafting. But yeah, I get like no use out of fishing really. It's okay if you combine it with cooking. If you do the cooking craft, you can catch the fish used to make sushi, and it saves you a little bit of money. So I heard like fishing and cooking go hand in hand. But for bone crafting, I was able to fish up seashells to level up my bone crafting. I got that to max level. Now I'm the master at making skeleton keys. I think for the fishing craft, I think I had like a ring. Like I don't even remember how I did it. I remember I used this ring that, yeah, it was called a duck ring. There was other rings you could get, but they were just a pain in the ass to get. So I just relied on the duck ring, which allows gold bars to show up way more often. So I would just get a bite if I got like a notorious fish biting on the hook. More gold bars would show up, so I would just bash the buttons and then pretty much hope for the best. And since those gold bars show up a lot, you have a good chance of fishing up the fish, and I would just go nuts on it. I think that's how I did it. Yeah, it was. I remember it was the duck ring that got me all the fish I needed. And yeah, it was just it's a waste though. Like there's nothing. Fishing is completely useless in Final Fantasy 11. Like for new players, there's way better stuff you can do with your time. Learn another craft. Fishing requires a lot of patience. That's why I think you actually think I'm a patient person. I think I'm the complete opposite. I don't know. I guess certain things I'm patient with. I used to like real life fishing, but I don't know the first thing now to fucking fishing. Back when I used to have like my parents help me with it and stuff, it was fun. But yeah, I don't fish because since I don't drive, I can't carry around a fishing rod and all my crap around with me. So not a hobby that I'm getting into. All right, gotta clean more of these bars. These things are filthy. No more soap either. Oh yeah, and of course the fishing license. Yep. Also, like, there's nowhere close by I can fish other than shitty Lake Ontario, but like, there's that. But I mean, there's not. It's a traveling thing. You got to travel around to fish, and I can't do that conveniently enough. And yes, the fishing license. I don't know how long does a fishing license last for? It's got to be like at least like 3 years, right? Is it like same as like a forklift license or something? Is it good for like 3 years? That would suck if it was like 1 year. I guess I would have to look that up because I'm sure it's different per state province. Oh God, I'm trying to remember when I was a kid. Like, I think it's only good for a year. Yeah, yearly. You're thinking it was a year? Yeah, I'm starting to think so too because I think we had to renew that every time we went camping. I think it is only good for a fucking year. Yeah, I don't know. I guess there's reasons for it. I don't know. Canada's one area that's been hit hard by the fishing. Our East Coast used to be wealthy due to the amount of fishing, but then they caught all the fucking fish. There's no more fish. But fishing's fun if you know your shit. Like I've had buddies, when you're really into fishing and you know what you're doing and you know how I don't know rivers work and how the current works and how fish I don't know. I knew guys that like read books on like fish and like they knew what time of year, the conditions of the river, the conditions of this and that. Oh, it's salmon season, it's trout season. Oh, like the current's going this way, so now the fish are like going this way and they're hanging out over here and I don't know. They know all the ins and out of of the behavior of the fish and everything. So they know where to fish, when to fish, what time to fish, whether they're out there in the middle of the night or super early in the morning. And, yeah, I guess when you really know your shit, it can be fun. Toomba is out right now. I don't like the look of that game. Doesn't look like a. I don't know. It just looks like shit to me. And there's like villagers and stuff you gotta talk to. It's not like a pure 2D platformer. Yeah, game looks pretty fucking dated to me. I'm not interested in playing it. They want like 25 bucks plus tax Canadian. It's like 30 bucks for that. No, thank you. Maybe I'll play it for free on PlayStation emulator, but I'm not buying that. Your friend and I parked at a state park and got a ticket for not paying their stupid fee. My buddy didn't want to. He was PO'd at the cops. We saw them put it on and he approached them. Park ranger or whatever. Oh yeah, it was oh what we used to call them. Yeah, park rangers, man, they're worse than cops. So that's why I hear that a lot from people at these fucking parks. Yeah, we call them, what do we call them here? Provincial parks? Yeah, you guys call them state parks. Provincial parks. Yeah, you gotta watch those fucking rangers. They're like worse than cops. Because you're on their land, right? They can search you. That's right. The park rangers are worse than cops because when you go on their land, you're obligated to their rules. So you don't have no rights when you're on a provincial park. So the rangers can search your tent, they can search your coolers without a fucking warrant. They're worse than cops. You gotta watch out for the park rangers. You gotta watch it when you're camping.
you're not reading all the rules and stuff. Yeah, come in and take whatever they want. You think you have rights, not when you're in a provincial or possibly a state park. Those rangers can do whatever they want. Your rights get thrown out the window because you agreed to go by their rules. If you don't like it, you're gone. Or they'll fucking report you to the fucking police too if it's that serious. Gotta watch them. Don't fuck around when you're at those state parks. If you don't like the rules, don't go. Don't sign up for it. Because they can do whatever the fuck they want to you. There's nothing you can do about it. You like them better in the movies? NFL stadiums are getting facial recognition software to verify the identity of everyone in the stadiums. Oh yeah, I heard about that actually. Right. Well, that's a little bit fucking Orwellian, big time. Now, if they're using it for some convenient things, like if you're a season pass holder, you just hold something up to your face, boop, good to go, go in. It might get people in the stadium faster. I'm all for that. Hate standing in line sometimes, trying to get into the fucking place. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up. One time at the Iowa football stadium at halftime, they brought out this HD camera and took a 360-degree photo of everyone, and you can see it after the game, and the resolution was crazy good. You could zoom into everyone's face pretty easily, and that was a few years ago. Wow. I haven't been to any big sporting events this year. Been reluctant to go see the Blue Jays play. Tickets have gone up so much, and it's just, oh. They might have gone back down, but the Jays are actually playing pretty decent now. I think they lost today, but we'll see. Tickets just aren't worth it. Like to go see a mid-ass baseball team Plus, it's baseball, you know. It's hard to sit through a whole fucking game of that. For like a decent seat, it's fucking expensive now. It's like easily double the price than it was when I used to like to go. Quite a few years back, it's like double the price it was like 6, 7 years ago. I know inflation, blah, blah, blah. Still, it's fucking too much. Just to see a baseball game, like, why? I like watching a baseball game, but not for that much money. I'm like partially away from getting like a Raptors ticket or a Maple Leafs ticket. I'd rather go see that. Or fuck it, I might as well wait for the WNBA team. I'm gonna go see the Caitlin Clark games in 2026. That'll be Caitlin Clark's fucking third year. She'll be a beast by then. She'll be right in her prime. Caitlin Clark was just in Des Moines doing back to school giveaway. It's pretty nice of her. Doing a meet and greet with the kids. Giving kids backpacks and school supplies to the kids in Des Moines. Why people like Caitlin Clark? She's a family friendly role model. She's not showing up in a sleazy outfit, not showing up at NBA games in a sleazy outfit, pushing weird agendas. She's handing out backpacks and school supplies. Like that's what an athlete should do. She's not showing up with a ton of jewelry on and showing off her fucking fake ass. Like it's not like she's actually a family friendly athlete. It's a big reason why she's popular. Yeah, I saw a couple videos on that. It was cute. I used to go to a ton of Blue Jay games. Like I used to be able to buy like 10 games. Plus I get a free game. They used to sell flex packs where you can go see like 5 games or 10 games or maybe even 20 games. And you can pick whatever game you want and they'll put you in the best seat. And it was like I think it cost me like 400 bucks Canadian for good seats, 11 games. Dude, I'm lucky to see 2 games for that price at a decent, getting no seats. Like third baseline, pretty close, like in between third base and home is where I usually would sit to block the sun. Because the other side, you're just getting the sun right in your fucking face. So I used to like to sit third baseline. So third base, between third base and home, I would get 11 games there for like 400 bucks Canadian. Yeah, now to get that, that's 2 games. It's about 200 and change for a seat there now. I'm not paying that. Now it's like when the Jays were like really shitty for a long time, but it's not like they've been much better. Wow, they've been squeaking into the playoffs. So I guess it's going to take the Jays to really suck again for maybe the tickets to go down because yeah, they did make the playoffs last year barely and I don't know. They're still a pretty irrelevant team, and they're not doing much. They're worse than they were last year. This year, I know the tickets are so expensive now. I used to like going. I used to like. I had good memories on that season as well. I saw Roy Halladay's uh, return to Toronto after he left Toronto and went to Philadelphia. Like we saw his comeback game. That was a pretty emotional time in Toronto. I saw Jose Bautista's first game as a Blue Jay when he got traded. I remember that game. He hit a sac fly his first game. I saw Mariano Rivera blow a fucking save. You know how rare that is? Mariano Rivera is like the greatest closer of all time. And I saw like the Blue Jays um, fucking hit off him and won the game. There was a lot of Yankees fans too. Oh, it was so much fun taunting them. I even met a guy that used to be on television on. He was on like a he used to host like a kids show, and he was on like some sporting shows and stuff in Canada. He was like sitting like right next to me, and like I've seen you on TV before. He's like, oh yeah, I've been on this and that. Like yeah, I've seen you on Off the Record, and oh man, it was good times going to Jays games. Fucking now it's too much. Like I'm not paying $200 for a to sit third base. But hey, good for the team. They're doing well for themselves. If they're making the money, good for them. I don't think it's worth it to see a baseball game. It's only baseball. And they don't even sell Esca there. No, you're buying Aquafina or another garbage Pepsi Cola water, tap water in a fucking bottle. Or Dasani. Was it Dasani and Aquafina? That's like the Coke and Pepsi brand waters. It's a joke. You don't mind the cheap seats at football or baseball games. They're usually pretty chill, and I don't get a good view of both the field and scenery around. Yeah, the nosebleeds are all right. I haven't sat in them in the longest time. I don't know. I'm picky. I gotta have a decent seats. I don't know. I like to be close to the action, honestly. Football, I don't like nosebleeds. I went to a nosebleed game. Football, I don't even know what the. I can't even see what the fuck's going on. Like, I saw a nosebleed Detroit Lions Packers games in Detroit. It was just cool to like, go see downtown Detroit and everything. He took a limo down, got brutally harassed by the border guards. One guy didn't make it across. But yeah, a few of my buddies at the time were Packers fans. Like, you want to go? I'm like, hell yeah. I'm a Steelers fan. I wore Steelers gear too in the Lions Stadium. And yeah, like yeah, I'll fucking go. Why not? It was the Thanksgiving game. Packers won that game, but yeah, go check out Ford Field. But yeah, we had nosebleeds. It was kind of shit. I heard nosebleeds at the hockey games pretty good. You can see the whole rink and everything, and whereas you're down low, you're only on one side, and it's yeah, nose. Yeah, actually, I went to a Raptors game before, and I liked it. Just because they're not as in a big of a place. Like football stadiums and baseball stadiums are much bigger. Like the players look like ants. Nosebleeds at a baseball game. But yeah, I noticed like basketball was actually good. Like I thought I could actually like see the players and like
Yeah, actually, I'll sit in a nosebleed at a baseball game. I'm sure hockey's good as well because they play in the same sized arena. I've been thinking about going to see a Maple Leaf game, but like I'm not a huge hockey fan. It's just something I've never done before. And yeah, Maple Leafs tickets are no joke. The fucking make me laughs are the pride and joy of fucking Toronto. Meanwhile, we're like the most embarrassing franchise in all of sports. Longest championship drought of like any team. I think the rest of Canada hates the Leafs as well, understandably. Leafs fans can be pretty obnoxious. But yeah, nosebleed seats at a hockey game and a basketball game, I definitely go and do. I once went to a Raptors preseason game, and guess who came off the fucking bench? Fucking Master P. It's true. You can find pictures of Master P trying out for the Raptors. I remember seeing him take a shot. I think he missed his three. I can't. I was like, I don't know, eighth grade, grade 9 or something. Oh, you went to the Dodger Stadium before? Angels, Rockies, Royals, Twins, and Texas Rangers. Sweet. But you haven't been to. Well, you're the probably closest to it. You haven't been to. What is it? Wrigley Field. You must have been there. You don't live far away from Chicago, right? Have you been to Wrigley before? You've been to Wrigley before, but only for a concert. Oh yeah. You got to go for a ball game. I've been to the Buffalo Bills Stadium at a blizzard where I had to chop ice off of my seat. I was like taking the edge, like the bottom of my boot, and stomping on my seat, chipping the ice away. Sat and watched the game in a blizzard where the Patriots literally won like 58-3 or something like that. Tom Brady was just like, yeah, I'm not affected. Tom Brady just scorched. Because Tom Brady likes the bad weather. He says that the game slows down and it's actually easier playing in the snow. I'm like, yeah, well, you're a fucking robot. So, of course, Tom Brady just throwing fucking screen passes and quick slants, no problem. He wanted to go to Green Bay Lambeau Field for a game versus Vikings on New Year's Day, but your wife was against it because it would be freezing. Yeah, it's cold up there. But yeah, I heard Lambeau Field's a pretty cool experience. Like it's right in the middle of like a small town, and there's
there's a stadium and like all around it's like houses and stuff, and it kind of reminds me of the stadium of the Tiger Cat Stadium here. It's like sort of right in the middle of a suburban, like a giant suburban area. Just like houses all around, and it's not like out in a field in the middle of nowhere or plopped in the middle of the city. It's like where people live. Oh, and Buffalo tailgating is the real deal, dude. Of course, I didn't go. I haven't been in a long time, so I wasn't there when they did the table smashing and stuff. But oh yeah, there's people cooking up some good food and tailgaters with like hilarious T-shirts on, and a lot of people just go there for the tailgating. Fuck the game. I was with some people. They're like, I'm like, let's go to the game. It's going to be starting in like 20 minutes. They're like, oh man, we're not. Oh man, real tailgaters don't show up there till halftime. Or like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not here to fucking like, yeah, okay, I'm here to tailgate, but I'm not here to just to fucking tailgate the whole fucking time. I'm here to see a fucking football game. It's like, let's go. A couple of us just left. Like, fine, see you at halftime then. Fucking here to watch a football game. I could drink and eat food anywhere, anytime. They didn't show up. It was more like after the first quarter they showed up. But why would you go to a football game and then not go? Don't even buy the ticket. Just go out there and drink and party then. Don't even buy a ticket. Oops, I didn't switch over to my other. There we go. Yeah, I used to even like to go to a baseball game early to see the fucking batting practice. It'd always be the visiting team, of course, but yeah, it's cool to see the warm-ups and stuff. Yeah. What, to see the Bills in '06 with... Oh, you went to see the Bills in '06 with HS buddies, and one of our dads did the tailgating thing, and then it blizzard then too. Oh yeah, nothing like seeing a football game in the fucking blizzard. You said '06? Shit, that might have been the same year. You remember what team they were playing? I think '06 is when I went. It was Tom Brady, and who was the quarterback? Was it J.P. Lossman, I think? I can remember these quarterbacks. Nobody remembers J.P. Lossman. I think it was him. That's crazy. I just remembered that quarterback's name. Nobody remembers J.P. Lossman. That's who comes to mind. Wouldn't be surprised me if it was the '06 season. I think it might have been. It was a blizzard. We drove down in a truck like we were okay. A lot of your friends are playing the college football game thing. Yeah, I've heard a lot about that game. Crazy the stuff you can do in that, the recruiting and everything. Nope, got it. Hmm. I don't think this railing's done. Oh, there we go. The NFL is too woke these days. It was really bad at one point, but they've really cut down on the wokeness once people started tuning out. They gotta focus on pissing off the Christians and making them mad because when they get all pissed off, it promotes the product. Like the Olympics. People thought the ratings were going to be bad, but the ratings have been really fucking good because of the controversy. And that cheating fucking boxer won another match, so she's guaranteed, sorry, he is guaranteed to get a fucking medal. Beat up another woman the other day. I think it was this morning. That cheater that looks nothing like a female. Retards are saying it's a biological woman. No, when the tests come up, um, XY chromosomes or whatever, then no, you're not allowed to fight women. And it's a man. Look at it. It's the most masculine looking woman of all time. It's a cheater. When even if the person was born with a vagina, which I don't think is the case, then she transformed into a man. Then he was at the IBC, the International Boxing Committee. He banned her. It's like you're a dude. You have the chromosomes of a man. Not allowed in. Your testosterone, the fucking word. Your testosterone's too fucking high. Can't fight women. So you're either a dude or you're a drugged up woman. You can't box here. You're gonna kill somebody. But the woke Olympics is like we welcome anyone because we're psycho and we don't want to be transphobic. So we don't want to. We want to be like the insane left. So everyone's welcome. Ha! We forget reality. We live in cuckoo land and we want to take part because it's the right thing to do. They're a bunch of fucking weirdos over there. You can look up a book by one of the head of the Olympic sports committee. What do they call themselves? Whatever they are. The guy's name is Dick Pound, and he calls himself Dick Pound. And his book's called Inside the Olympics, and it's a picture of a guy holding a shaft. If you don't believe me, look it up. Dick Pound, Inside the Olympics. And there's a picture of someone holding a shaft. Even the words inside. Oh, look, you could do a Google search with me right now. Inside the Olympics by Dick Pound. His name is Dick Pound. See? Look, there's Amazon reviews. And it's hilarious. And in the description, it says, like, a behind the scenes look at the politics, the scandals, and the glory of the games. Inside the Olympics, Dick Pound, and there's a hand holding a shaft. Okay? That's all you need to know. Couldn't be any more obvious. I mean, you can name yourself something else. Richard Pound, blah, blah, blah. No, Dick Pound. And we're going to have a picture of someone holding a shaft. That should be Eric's name. So there's your answer right there why there was a fucking weird tranny Last Supper. And if you Google Dick Pounds, he's like he's like a 25-year member of the committee for the Olympics. And you wonder why there's fucking men beating up women. Dick Pound probably gets off on it. How's the DLC, Darius? Pretty good level. I'm almost done it. I've cleaned this entire cruise ship. It's just one big fucking level. It's like Santa's Village. It's just like a big level you gotta play. Not too much climbing around, but I've cleaned all this. Got a beach ball here. Fucking beach ball. You can blast the beach ball. There goes the beach ball. Get out of my way, beach ball. I'm not using the triple beam because yeah, is it gonna be two men going for the gold in the women's boxing? What a joke. I saw memes of like Mike Tyson wearing a wig. His name is Mikita. Mikita Tyson should enter the Women's Olympics next year. Who are you to judge, you leftist weirdos? You can't say anything. Mike Tyson now identifies as a woman. So Mikita Tyson is going to just come in there and just beat the shit out of all the women. How about that? How would you like that? By your logic, you can't complain. Go fuck yourself, you leftist, retarded fucking snowflake pieces of shit. Fucking retards. Like, somebody make a statement. Take the biggest, strongest, clean athlete you can, throw a wig on him saying, here, I'm a woman. What are you going to say about it? What? I'm entering. By your standards, I'm allowed to join. I'm declaring that I'm a woman, so fuck you. Someone just go there and make a statement. Fuck it. But just try not to actually kill the women. Like, go a bit easy on them. Yeah, South Park. South Park has become a reality. We're living in a South Park episode. I've been saying that years ago. Ever since this woke crap has been around, it's like we're now living in real life South Park, where like the town's retarded and we need Stan and Kyle to like set things straight. But oh wait, Stan and Kyle doesn't exist. I guess we're fucked. We're living in idiocracy worlds. Yeah, South Park has become a reality. You know, Pearl Michael Tyson. It's funny, it's like the Macho Man, what, identifying as a girl. It's funny because it's the Macho Man. It's been by far the most disgraceful Olympics of all time. Athletes swimming in immigrant poop water, and it's disgusting. Paris is a disgusting fucking city. It's no longer Paris. Why? It's like you don't want a vacation there unless you want to, especially if you're a woman. Unless you like getting raped. Woke people are so fucking retarded. Once they realize the hellhole that they're in, it's too late. And they just accept being a slave at that point. They're so fucking stupid. A lot of woke retards all just want to move to Republican states. They don't want to admit that. Like, look at Review Tech USA. He now wants to move down south. Oh, what? To a Republican state? And you're going to bask in all the low taxes and everything that relish there? Like, fat fuck you, you fat fuck. Woke Democrats, they're just the dumbest people. Or just Democrats in general. You're like retarded. You don't even want to live in the hellhole that you're in, that you caused, that you voted for. Now you want to get out. Now you want to invade and push your ideologies on fucking red states. No, you can't have abortions. You want to be able to kill babies and live off terrible wages. And come on, Bernie Sanders says food stamps is a privilege, guys. We all need to rely on them. Like, they're fucking retarded. Come on, vote Democrat. We need Obamacare. And then Obamacare turns out to be a giant scam. That's what you get for trusting the dirty crooks that just want to rob you. That just want to rob and enslave you. Like at least the Republicans, yeah, they want to benefit themselves, but at least they'll leave you the fuck alone. At least they don't have it in for you. They'll benefit themselves and they'll leave you the fuck alone. Democrats want to they want to turn you into a demon. They want to take all your money. They want to fuck you, blindside you, and destroy your fucking city. Put all your immigrant shelters in the poorest areas. They want to just destroy the middle class. They want to actually do damage and wreck as much of society as they can. Republicans just want to squander some money. They want to just give money out to their buddies, but at the same time, helping the people out a little bit and keeping things livable because they could still benefit off the fucking poor, but not as brutally harsh as the Democrats do. But they just want to just destroy everything and milk you for every penny. The Republicans are just simply the lesser of the two evils. Way lesser. Let them launder a little. Let them launder some money and blah blah blah. Whatever. I'll take that over completely collapsing and destroying our culture and freedoms and I'll take that. I'll take Republicans uh, laundering money and shit like that. I'll take that any day over fucking what the Democrats do. And the Democrats were so desperate to stay in power, they will completely destroy the country and filled it with smelly, horrible gangs and corruption just to get the vote. Just to they're so fucking horrible. Only the dumbest people on earth would ever support that party. Like if you're a libertarian, that's fine. That's understandable. I don't see how anyone with a brain looks at the Democrats and think that they're good for society when they benefit other countries, they give weapons to other countries. The Clintons, come on, they just sell shit to China constantly. They're so bad. They're so evil. It's like they're just trying to destroy the country. It seems. It's like they work for China. You got these retards like the Archfiend. They're just the dumbest people. We need to help Ukraine. We can help Ukraine in a better way. I'm sure Donald Trump would have never had that war started. I mean, Donald Trump, he's just a magician. He was able to get fucking North Korea to shut the fuck up. He's able to get them to completely shut the fuck up and he's excellent at diplomacy because it probably just takes someone who's not trying to destroy the country and do the right thing. Or that's not on the agenda for the Democrats. It is to destroy America. That's number one agenda. There's no other way around it. It's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to collapse the country. Where I find the Republicans, yeah, they're trying to get rich and get all their buddies rich. But at the same time, giving the people what they want, giving them some protections, giving them freedoms, just basic things, and not driving things out of control. Go ahead, steal some money. I don't care. Just don't destroy our culture. Don't stop stealing it. No, I'm not saying the Republicans are perfect, and they've got a history of not being fucking perfect. They are warmongers. They are dangerous in that perspective. George W. Bush was horrible. So, it is hard to defend them. But compared to the fuck, no. The Democrats are demons. They are demons. Bill Clinton turned out to be a rapist. Hillary Clinton's fucked. There's something to that Pizzagate. I'm telling you, there is some truth to that. They're creeps. They're pedo creeps. It's like, go ahead, Republicans. Fucking launder money. You guys just print it out of thin air, anyways. Who cares? I'll take that corruption any day over the demons. The same with Canada as well. Like, conservatives just fix everything that the mess that the liberals did. But the liberals stay in power for so long, they just do so much damage. Although I don't like how the conservatives neglect our transit system. That's one thing I don't fucking like. Liberals have got that back going again, which is good, but no, they're pure fucking evil. Lots of Republicans hate homeless people too. Yeah, when they hate capitalism, like your freedom exists because of capitalism. Yeah, they're so retarded. They don't know what they're talking about. They're just brainwashed by Marxist ideology that's been passed around, and people with propaganda and all this, they just become retards. That's all the Democrats are, just an expansion of the Communist Party. Bernie Sanders was pretty extreme, though, man. He was pretty scary. He was brainwashing a lot of people. Oh, Venezuela, they all live on food stamps. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, guys. Free food for everybody. Yeah, you're eating fucking Taco Bell meat and fucking. You're not even eating real food. God, Bernie Sanders is fucked. Free education from all. Where that money's going to come from? Well, out of your pockets. Who's going to pay for that, Bernie? Shut up. Go away, you fucking weird looking fucking creepy dick cheese of a man. Get out of here. Um, but like fat retards like Review Tech USA doesn't want to work a day in his life. Of course, he loves Bernie Sanders because he's a stupid fat retard. And well, yeah, there's a lot of stupid fat retards that would love communism and living in a Venezuelan hellhole. Sure. All right, so we're on to the list. We're almost done here. I know he thinks the money will just fall out of thin air. Exactly. Trudeau congratulated the Chinese on their form of government, and he wants it there. Oh yeah. Oh, Trudeau is the scare. Like, my God. It's like you can't destroy this country anymore. And oh yeah, he loves China. He works for China. Seems like he's been in power for like 20 years now. Like, what is going on? What? How can you? Oh yeah, don't. Canada's destroyed. Like, don't even worry about us. We're done. We're history. We were done a long time ago. Jean Chrétien fucked this country up even more.
Now we're just basically India. Now we're just now they're just building houses everywhere and sticking Indians in them. I bet you none of them fucking work. They're just living for free. Did I check that off? What was that again? Infinity pool ladder? Infinite pool as in like, oh, this ladder, yeah. Infinite pool, why? Because the water is, I don't know why they call it that. Sorry, I'm not a cruise expert. I'll get fucking seasick. I get seasick easy. I don't go on cruises. Oh, the chair. Oh, the seats under here. Okay. I know I'm crazy for going to like theme parks and going on roller coasters, but I'm fucking on Gravol all fucking day. I'm on fucking anti-nausea medicine the whole day. But yeah, because I get motion sickness easily. But that anti-nausea medicine, oh, that does the trick all right. That takes it right away. So infinite pools. Okay, so the pool steps. All right. Sucks. I love roller coasters, but man, my motion sickness can't handle it, especially at my age. Shit. I love the thrill, but I would never go skydiving. That's one thing I would never do. Fuck that. What the pool? What, these steps, or is it these steps? It would be flashing, wouldn't it? Oh, wait, that step right there is flashing. Okay. Oh, that was the bottom one, but okay. There we go. All right, got them both. Life boys. Yeah, boy. Where's the boy? Okay, there's one there, and there's one on the other side. That one's flashing. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, they give you free content every now and then. It's good. That's why I don't mind buying the DLC. I mean, they'll throw you a bone every now and then, so as long as the DLC's good. I didn't have any interest in the Warhammer stuff, but SpongeBob was cool, and the Back to the Future, and the last DLC was really good. That one took me a long time to beat. The Alice in Wonderland, that's been the best DLC so far. Yeah, at Christmas time they gave us a Santa's Workshop, and then this week they gave us this cruise ship. It's a pretty good time killer. Okay, Palm bases. Oh, okay. I missed these. Oh, yeah. At least I know what everything is. There's not too many, like, convoluted items. Not too many, like, little things to spray. What is it, like, underneath here? Where is it? Where's the dirt? There we go. I still got, like, 3 more to do. This one? Nope, it looks like I got that one. So there's... Yep, these two, I guess. They look pretty clean to me. Oh, right down here. There we go. And then I guess this one over here. There we go.
palm trunks. Oh, there's one trunk that I missed. This one. Oh, yeah, some shit down here. Okay. Slide ladder. Jump it. Come on. Jump it. Ah. This fucking ladder. Okay. Did I miss underneath it somewhere? Oh. Oh, shit. Yeah. There we go. Sunshade poles. Oh, yeah, these over here, I guess. Oh, shit. How many? All of them or just the one? Yeah, guess that was just the one. Tipping buckets frame. Tipping buckets frame. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, the tipping buckets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, little things kids play with. I guess the water like sprays up and then it goes in the buckets and it tips down on top of you. I don't know. I like the water parks that have the big giant bucket up top and it's constantly filling with water, and then once it fills, a big giant bucket of water dumps over on top of you. Unicorn pool float. Oh, I didn't finish this. Oh, shit. Get out of here, gnome. Put you on the bottom of the slide. Three more. Ooh, walls. I gotta finish the walls. Walls, 5 of 7. Okay. This wall. Hmm. Oh, might have to. Might have to climb up there. Oh, got it. Okay, there's still one more wall. It's hard to see the flashing when the colors are bright. See it from a distance. Oh, yeah, it is this one. Okay.
Wall Merle Waves. Oh. Yep, right here. Okay, and window columns +2. Oh, was that window down there? I don't think it's this. Or it could be these. Not there. Oh, columns. Yeah, okay. Yep, these ones. There's one, and last one. There we go. All done. Okay, this will be the montage. Oh, look at that. All in one stream. There we go. And this is the whole cruise ship all finished. Got the little kiddie pool down here. And down here, the shady spot. Got like a hot tub here. And you got the pool here. There's a pretty deep spot right here in the pool. There goes the beach ball. That was a good level. Good for a freebie. I think this game would be good if it had a Joy-Con style pointer. Yeah, it'd be alright. There's a virtual reality version of this. The updates come out a little bit later, but they do have the virtual reality. It's got like your virtual gun floating around. Got your gun floating around as you're using it. Is the men's basketball team playing Puerto Rico right now? I'll click it over and see what they're showing over here. I get NBC as well, so I should be able to get the American feed. Oh, is the women's Canadian soccer team playing right now? It's funny, we got deducted like 6 points for cheating, so it was going to be hard for us to win, but I think we've won every game, so I don't think it mattered. We're playing Germany, quarterfinal. I'm not sure if this is live. It might be, or at least it's pre-taped. I don't know, it's different time zone, right? But right now they're showing the women's soccer team facing Germany. 0-0, as they like to say, whatever, yeah. Let's see what else is on. It's TSN showing the same thing. Oh, it's Canadian. Got to show the Canadian game. Understandably, the Canadians are putting the pressure on. The only thing that Canada does good in is women's sports. Well, our men's basketball team's pretty good too. We should be able to win a medal at least. We may not beat the Americans, but we might get silver or bronze. We got a pretty good Canadian basketball team. We got let's see what NBC is showing. Oh, they're not even. Oh, there's no Olympics on right now. They're just showing something else right now. They're taking a break. but they got the prime time in Paris at 8 o'clock. So my NBC feed is not showing Olympics right now. Starts up again at 7:30, 8 o'clock. Swimming, track and field, gymnastics. But the Americans dominating the gymnastics, eh? That fucking black chick. She like threw a first pitch or something at one of the games, and she like did a crazy flip, and then she threw a pitch, and it was a pretty good pitch. What a dog. What a dog. Yeah, they're not showing nothing right now except for women's soccer. I don't know if this game's live, but they're showing the women's soccer game right now. Yeah, USA Network showing Olympic coverage as well. I heard, yeah. I don't get that station. Oh well. So I heard Diana Taurasi got 0 points, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 rebounds. Yep, she's getting cooked right now. That is to nobody's surprise. When yes, obviously that spot should have went to Caitlin Clark, not fucking dinosaur fucking Taurasi, who can't even get a single fucking point. Absolute fucking disgrace. That women's basketball team can't sell any tickets either. The only game that they sold tickets was against Belgium, is because and that's only because Belgium is like 4 hours away from Paris. So it's not that long of a drive. Or it's not that far away. So there's like a lot of people supporting Belgium. No one was there to support USA. No one gives a shit. No Caitlin Clark. No one fucking cares. And the rest of the world feels the same way too. Even people outside the US, they want to see Caitlin Clark play. Fucking dinosaur Taurasi. 0 fucking points. It's like, well, at least Caitlin Clark got a rest. Well, it's not much of a rest. Then she got Christy Sides, who's just the worst coach ever, just working them like dogs now. Because she's fighting for her job, I guess. What a bad spot for Caitlin Clark to be in, but it doesn't matter. She's going to fucking tear it up anyways. Because the best person that plays defense on Caitlin Clark is her own coach. Christy Sides is fucking terrible and she needs to go. If there's only one wish, it's for her to get fucking fired. For Caitlin Clark to win sole Rookie of the Year, and they're not. They're going to give like a co-MVP. They're going to be so pathetic on this. Oh, Angel Reese deserves a pat on the head too. Well, the stats aren't even close. She can like double Angel Reese's stats and they'll still like give 2 fucking Rookie of the Year awards. It's going to happen. Or Angel Reese is going to flat out win. Because this league is fucking demented. And they don't want to give her the awards based on white privilege. That's how the woke psychopaths fucking think. But I want Caitlin Clark, Rookie of the Year. I kind of want to see them miss the playoffs, but I do want to see them win, so I'm not going to be rooting for them to lose. They make the playoffs, that's cool, but that might not be good for the future. They make the playoffs, they could end up keeping Christy Sides, and then this team's not going to fucking go anywhere. It's like they have to lose in order to advance as a team. But I also it would be good if the Fever make the playoffs, but the Sky don't. That'll be really funny. Like the Fever only have to win like 6 games and they should get in. They'll probably win more than that. I think they'll be good coming out of this. Well, they better since they've been getting worked like dogs and practicing like crazy. If they come out really strong, then good for them. If they win like 8 games, then okay, Christy Sides can keep her job. Then she proved she can win with this team. I don't know though. It's going to be a hard stretch. That's going to be. I don't know. Even after 8 wins, it'd still be like, no, Christy Sides still sucks. Get her out of here. There will be no more Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. The Olympics acts the series. They're still updating the game though, aren't they? I heard. Aren't they updating that game? I don't know. All right, I'm getting out of here. Um, I might be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking play. Maybe something. Maybe maybe a Metroidvania or something. Maybe I'll play some SteamWorld Dig or something. SteamWorld Heist is coming out soon. I don't think I'm gonna get it day one, but I'll eventually get it. Something that maybe I haven't played in a long time. I don't know. Or if you have any PlayStation 2 suggestions, I got the entire PlayStation 2 GameCube library. There's something on there you think I'd like? I'm up for suggestions there. But I don't know. Mickey's Magical Quest. I don't want to play any 16-bit shit. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to get anywhere in that game. Probably going to get like die and get game over on the second level, and I'm just not going to like it. Oh yeah, they're not done with this power wash. They're going to keep cranking out more stuff. They even gave like a hint. They said more to come, and they showed like a quick glimpse of what they're working on next. I don't know what the reference is. I don't know what it is, but oh yeah, they're still working on more. All right, thanks for coming out. You guys all have an amico day, including you. You. Yoda. Yoda. I have an idea, guys. You. And even you, Yoshi. Have an amico day, everybody.